Got me hypnotized, oh, oh, and walking in here, inside your head, I'm listening, oh, oh, and I can't find anyone like you. No, I still can't find anyone like you. Like you. And I won't give you the runaround. Soon figure it out. You got me now, oh, oh, and so change my ways. Could you dance with me? Be a better me. And I can't find anyone like you. No, I still can't find anyone like you.
Wow, amazing vocals. That's Tara Hark from New York, up and coming indie artist and signed and very fresh. And that's her own song called Like You. And Tara Hark, she wrote a special song for a lady who who's been incarcerated. Some say unjustly in Bali. She received a 20-year prison sentence for a crime that she alleges she didn't commit, basically smuggling marijuana from Australia to Bali. And the obviously legal due process was not followed. And when Tara heard about the situation, she was compelled to do something about it, and she wrote a song which we're going to play later. But I had a chance to have a conversation with Tara, and here she is, Tara Hark, in conversation with me. Welcome back to David Durant's World of Music. We've arrived in the Big Smoke. Yes, indeed, the Big Apple in New York. Music, as we all know, has no frontiers. It recognizes no boundaries and has the power to touch even the hardest of souls. One artist has decided to use this power to rouse the attention of people to the plight of a young woman who has been unjustly incarcerated in Indonesia for a crime she did not commit. This artist is a young, fresh singer-songwriter who I'm very happy to introduce to you right now. Her name is Tara Hark. Hi Tara, I hear you've been causing quite a stir with your music at home in the USA as well as worldwide, particularly in Australia. Could you tell us about your Australian connection?
It's not so much of a connection with Australia as I feel like it's a connection with the story. I remember hearing about it when it first happened, and at the time I was 16 and I had seen it on an AOL news story that popped up on my computer. And I read a little bit of it, and I remember thinking, wow, like that's crazy that something like that can happen. And then I was getting picked up by friends, so I kind of just ran out, but I never forgot it. And then a couple of years later, I just got back from playing in the city, and I was just going to watch a little TV, and on came the documentary Ganja Queen. So I took a second to listen to it and kind of just watched it and realized it was the same person. And I was scheduled to go into the studio to do a different song, and I was just like, we got to do something about this. I mean, it just felt like there was a reason that I kept hearing about it, and I just felt compelled to do what I could to create awareness for it.
And of course, the lady in question is Chappelle Corby, but you are an American. What made you decide to join her cause?
I actually get this question a lot. Why, if you're an American, would you want to help somebody on the other side of the world? Why would you care? It has nothing to do with you. And I always say the same thing. I'm a human being before I'm an American, before I'm anything else. And I just feel like if you notice something happening that's wrong, regardless of anything else, you should just do what's right. And I feel like you can't hear the story and not be compelled to speak up about it, or to shout her innocence for her, because you can't.
And how do you think your excellent single, Saya Tidak Bersalah, I Am Not Guilty, will help this young Australian woman?
I hope that this song just brings awareness to her situation, that it can spark other people to feel the outrage, and if we all band together and protest this injustice, that hopefully she can get out.
Could you tell us what the single is about?
Yeah, sure. This is a story about Chappelle Corby. She's an Australian woman who was wrongfully imprisoned in Indonesia. Song basically tells her story. In October 2004, she was traveling to Bali with family and friends, traveled to 2 airports, Brisbane and Sydney, and when she touched down in Indonesia, she was caught with 20 pounds of marijuana in her bag. And on that same day, October 8th, 2004, baggage handlers out of Sydney were caught smuggling drugs out of that airport. They never tested in Indonesia for country of origin. They actually burned the drugs without even doing any test on it whatsoever, without fingerprinting the bag, because none of them were using gloves when they were handling it. And she was sentenced to 20 years, and she's currently serving on year number 6 of that 20-year sentence. And the song just basically tells the story of that.
Okay, let's have a listen. Would you mind introducing the song?
Sure. This is Say It to Dr. Sala, I'm Not Guilty on Brooklands Radio.
Prison cell. She went to Bali on a holiday, but little did she know she'd be forced to stay. The trip turned out to be a real drag when they found 4 keys in a plastic bag. The truth be told, she starts to wonder. She gets no help from the government down under. She touched down, she didn't get far. She got framed in damn bizarre. She planned to stay at a fine hotel, but her stay in Bali turned into hell. Take 2 weeks on a fine vacation. She spent 9 hours in interrogation. A one-way ticket straight to heaven. She won't get out till she's 47.
great song. It's really, really well written and produced. Well done, Tara. Is it available? And if so, where can people download the single? And, have you got a website?
You can download the song for free if you go to www.chappelle.net, and you can get a different background on the story and some ways to help out on that site. Or you can come visit me on mine at www.tarahack.com.
Thank you for that.